Uh, have you ever stopped to think? What is really inside that bottle of Coca-Cola you are holding? We see it everywhere we go. It is a part of celebrations, quiet moments, and everyday life for so many people all across this beautiful world. It is more than just a drink. It is a feeling of connection, a taste of something familiar and comforting. But how does this iconic beverage come to be? How does it get that same, consistent taste, whether you are in Atlanta or in another corner of the globe? Today, we are going to pull back the curtain and take a journey together. We will explore each and every step, from the simplest ingredients to the bottle that ends up in your hand, revealing the care and precision that goes into making every single drop of Coca-Cola. This is a story about a process that has been refined over more than a century. It is a tale of science, of quality, and of an unwavering commitment to getting it just right, every single time. We will look at how simple things like water and sugar are transformed. Every great creation starts with a strong foundation. For Coca-Cola, that foundation is water. It may sound simple, but water is the single most important ingredient, making up about 90% of the finished drink. You might think that water is just water. The company goes to incredible lengths to ensure it's perfect. It all begins with sourcing water locally, close to the bottling plant. However, this water cannot be used just as it is. It must first go through a rigorous and multi-step purification process. Water from different places has different minerals and tastes, which could change Coca-Cola's final flavor. The first step is filtration. Water is passed through large sand filters. Water is passed through carbon filters. Filtration removes tiny particles. Filtration removes sediment. Filtration removes impurities. Think of it like a very sophisticated strainer, catching anything that does not belong. Carbon filters target chlorine. Carbon filters remove organic compounds that affect taste or smell. The goal is a completely neutral base, a blank canvas for Coca-Cola flavor. This ensures the starting point is consistent across sources. Once the water has been purified to perfection, the next step is to create the sweet foundation of the drink, the simple syrup. This part of the process is straightforward, but requires absolute precision. Huge sanitary tanks made of stainless steel are filled with a carefully measured amount of the treated water. Then, the sweetener is added. Depending on the country and local preferences, this sweetener can be cane sugar, high fructose corn syrup. The two are slightly different, but the amount used is calculated to deliver the exact same level of sweetness in the final product. This consistency is key to the globally recognized taste. The water and sweetener are then gently heated and mixed continuously. This is done inside the large, sealed tanks using powerful agitators, like giant stirring paddles. The goal is to completely dissolve the sweetener into the water until no single grain or crystal remains. The result is a clear, thick, and intensely sweet liquid known as simple syrup. This process is monitored closely to ensure the correct concentration, or what experts call the bricks level. Quality control technicians take samples to test this concentration, making sure it is perfect before moving forward. This simple syrup forms the base, but it is not yet Coca-Cola. It is missing the color and the iconic flavor. The next ingredient to be added is caramel color. This food-grade coloring gives the drink its distinctive, rich brown hue. It is added in a precise amount and mixed thoroughly until uniform. Now we arrive at the most legendary and mysterious part of the entire process, the addition of the secret concentrate. This is the soul of Coca-Cola. The company refers to this secret blend of natural flavors as Merchandise 7X. The exact formula is one of the most closely guarded trade secrets in the history of business. It is said that the original recipe is locked away in a high-security vault at the World of Coca-Cola in Atlanta. Only a very small number of high-level executives know the complete formula. This secrecy has created a mystique around the drink. The next phase of the journey is the grand assembly, where the final syrup is combined with more water to create the finished drink just before it gets its bubbles. This step is all about achieving the perfect dilution. The final syrup is very concentrated and intensely sweet. It is far too strong to be enjoyed on its own. It must be precisely mixed with the right amount of that specially purified water we discussed earlier. This is done in a large, sophisticated piece of equipment called a proportioner or a blender. This machine is the heart of the final mixing process, working with incredible accuracy to get the ratio just right. The proportioner works by pulling both the final syrup and the treated water from their respective holding tanks at the same time. It measures both liquids with extreme precision and blends them together in a continuous stream. The standard ratio for Coca-Cola is typically about 1 part syrup to 5 parts water, but this can vary slightly based on the specific product. The machine is calibrated to maintain this ratio flawlessly. Even a tiny deviation could make the drink too sweet or too weak, so the accuracy of this equipment is absolutely critical. It ensures that every single drop of the liquid has the exact same balance of flavor and sweetness. As the syrup and water are mixed, the liquid is also chilled to a very low temperature, usually just above freezing, around 34 to 38 degrees Fahrenheit, 1 to 3 degrees Celsius. Chilling the mixture is an essential step for 2 important reasons. This is the moment where the drink truly comes alive. Carbonation is the process of adding the bubbles, the signature fizz. It tingles on your tongue and makes the drink so refreshing. This is achieved by dissolving purified carbon dioxide, CO2, gas into the cold, finished beverage mixture. The CO2 used is food grade and of the highest purity. It is delivered to the factory as a liquid under high pressure, stored in large insulated tanks. Before use, it is vaporized back into a gas, then filtered to remove any odors or impurities. The actual process of carbonation happens inside a sealed, pressurized tank called a carbonator. The chilled Coca-Cola liquid is pumped in. CO2 gas is injected under high pressure, low temperature. The liquid is often sprayed in a thin sheet or cascaded over a series of plates inside the tank. This increases surface area, letting CO2 absorb quickly and thoroughly. The amount of carbonation is controlled with extreme precision. Different drinks have different levels of fizz. Coca-Cola has a specific target level: too little carbonation, flat and lifeless. Too much, harsh, foamy, could burst containers. Technicians use specialized instruments to measure dissolved CO2 volumes, ensuring exact standard for every batch. Before a single drop of the finished Coca-Cola can be packaged, its future home, the bottle or can, must be prepared. This is a step that is all about hygiene and ensuring the absolute purity of the final product. Reusable glass bottles arrive stacked on large pallets. Recyclable PET plastic bottles arrive stacked on large pallets. Aluminum cans arrive stacked on large pallets. Even though they may look clean, they must go through a deep cleaning and sterilization process to remove dust, microscopic particles, germs. This is a non-negotiable step for product safety. For refillable glass bottles, the cleaning process is especially intense. These bottles are placed into a giant, automated bottle washer. Inside the machine, they are subjected to a powerful series of high-pressure jets of hot, caustic cleaning solutions. The solutions scrub the bottles inside and out, removing old labels, sterilizing them completely. After the washing stage, the bottles go through multiple rinsing cycles with clean water. Finally, they pass through an electronic inspection station that uses cameras and light sensors to check for tiny cracks, chips, or residual dirt. Any bottle that fails this inspection is automatically rejected. For new containers like PET plastic bottles and aluminum cans, the process is a bit different, but just as important. These containers typically arrive in a clean state from their manufacturer, but are still put through a rinsing process on the production line. Just before they reach the filler, the containers are inverted and blasted with jets of purified air, jets of sterile water. With the sparkling Coca-Cola ready and the containers spotlessly clean, it is time to bring them together. The filling process is a marvel of high-speed engineering. The clean bottles or cans move along a conveyor belt into a rotary filling machine. The machine has a series of filling valves, and as each container moves into place beneath a valve, a precise amount of Coca-Cola is dispensed. Everything is carefully synchronized. Filling is done under pressure to keep the carbonation from escaping. The fillers fill each container to the exact same level, ensuring consistency for the consumer. Immediately after filling, the container moves to the capping or seaming station. This must happen within a split second to trap the fizz. For glass bottles, a capping machine places and tightens a cap. For plastic bottles, a capping machine places and tightens a cap. For aluminum cans, a lid is placed on top, and a seamer folds the lid and can edges together to form an airtight seal. This seal is critical. It keeps the bubbles in, it keeps oxygen and contaminants out, preserving freshness and shelf life. Seal quality is one of the most important control points. Once sealed, containers continue to the labeling machine. Labels are applied with incredible speed and precision. Plastic bottles, a heat-shrunk plastic sleeve, glass bottles and cans, a pre-printed label rolled on with adhesive. Each label contains essential information: product name, nutritional facts, ingredient list, and barcode. A unique production code is printed on every container. After the bottles and cans have passed every single quality inspection, they are ready for the final stage of their factory journey. The individual containers are marshaled by the conveyor system into packing machines. These automated machines group the products into the formats we see in stores: 6-packs, 12-packs, 24-count cases. They are wrapped in plastic film placed into cardboard boxes. Packaging protects products during shipping and makes them easier to handle, stack, and display. Finished packs are automatically stacked onto large wooden pallets onto large plastic pallets. Fully loaded pallets holding hundreds or thousands of drinks are wrapped in tight plastic film for stability. Forklift operators move pallets from the production line to the warehouse. In the warehouse, they are organized and stored briefly, ready for distribution. The logistics behind this operation are immense. The warehouse is a bustling hub where inventory is carefully managed using first-in, first-out rotation. That guarantees Coca-Cola reaching stores is as fresh as possible. From the warehouse, the journey to you begins. Fleets of large trucks are loaded with pallets of Coca-Cola. Trucks deliver to distribution centers, large retail warehouses, supermarkets, convenience stores, restaurants. This distribution network connects the factory to millions of points of sale. It is a carefully choreographed dance of supply and demand, ensuring shelves are always stocked and that a cold, refreshing Coca-Cola is always within your reach.